Well, hey, my name is Stephanie Caro, and I'm a friend of Kevin's. And I've been in youth ministry for about 30 years, and I guess after 30 years you've sort of been around enough to kind of learn a few tricks along the way. And so Kevin asked me to share a little bit with you all a few ideas I might have to encourage you as volunteers. And so I came up with something I think has worked really well for me. Now, I'm sure that in your youth group time with kids and in your small group times, you've kind of got the idea of how to build relationships with teenagers when you're in the organized, planned setting. But I want to give you a couple of ideas of ways to encourage and build relationships with kids outside of normal youth group time. First of all, I know email is big, I know Facebook is big, but there still isn't a kid today that doesn't love getting snail mail, getting a card in the mail. Volunteers, remember their birthday. Send out a little postcard. Send out a birthday card. They love it. I've been into more kids' homes where they'll show me their little scrap board, and there's the birthday cards they received like 5 years ago. Another idea is this, and I've done this, I don't know how many kids you have, but so if you've got a lot, there's some ways to make this work, but I've always been real big on if I travel somewhere and maybe I have to miss Sunday night or Wednesday night, that I buy postcards where I go, and I've taken labels with me with all the kids' names and addresses, and I just shoot off a quick postcard and send it out from the city I was at. And it's another way just to connect with kids. And so not just the youth pastor can do that, but each of you can do that, and kids will love it. Another way just to connect with kids outside a youth group is to come up with little affirmation ideas, like buy a bunch of those 100,000 grand bars or something like that, and stick it on a 3x5 card. You know, hey, it's Halloween's coming, so you know, there'll be all kinds of candy out there, and stick it on a card and just write a quick note that says you're worth more than any amount of money, and leave it at their front door. You know, just make a quick run. You know, divide up all the kids and leave them little things at their door. Maybe you could have somebody deliver some affirmation ideas while they're at youth group, so they come home and find something that kind of reinforce what they learned that night. So just some ways to reach out to kids. Get on Facebook if you're not, because you know how they always show where the birthdays are. Just another way to touch their lives and to connect with them, and those kind of things really mean a lot to kids. So that's my idea for the day. Thanks.